Oh, hi everyone. So I'm tired. I've not long finished a live, and then I just filmed the shorts for the next week. But yeah, I wanted to get back to doing the twin flame therapies because, like I said, eventually, um, yeah, it would be good if I'm in a habit of having at least one of these every day, even if I filmed a few on the same day. So I want to get back to that. Again, I feel I'll get in the flow with that once we get into the winter, but we're not even in the autumn yet, so I'll not say goodbye to summer just yet. So. Um, Right, I'm lighting the sage. So, welcome if you're new. My name's Claire. This channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. Already, my eyes are being guided to a card that says mental clarity. I can't pick it up because it's fallen in the box. Wait a minute, I could show you like that. So, I feel somebody's getting mental clarity about something. So, this could be a feminine or it could be a masculine, regardless of gender. Um, Yeah, so everything I do, did I say that already? Everything I do is to empower you on your twin flame journey. I think I did say that, but everything's channeling, clearing, and healing energy. So what it means is the way I approach every video is going to have something to do with who this makes sense to. The difference being, sorry, I didn't give my hair a brush, but it doesn't really matter. Like, it's just since I brushed it, it looks like it's been a brush. Um, yeah, but basically, like I said in the live, I'm actually going to use the archetype cards because um I sometimes forget that it's like when I do them, I find that easier because it's like it might help you sort of get more clarity around is this message for you or not. But I mean, you know whether it resonates or not. But anyway, so first of all, we've got somebody that's got mental clarity about something or needing mental clarity. Um, so let's just go straight in here, right? Um if this ends up being a bit longer, then there'll probably just be one today. But if this isn't too long, I might film another one. But we'll just see how we go. I just wanted to get one of these done. So you could be a little bit like myself today if you're a feminine or a masculine, and you could be in need of like needing to get out and get some fresh air, getting some walks in nature, making sure you're drinking enough water. Because I didn't drink enough water today. So I'm trying to now make it up. And I will, because I'll just sit with my flask of tea and like drink loads of um and drinking the fizzy water and stuff. But yeah, you might, if you didn't watch the live, you'll not get what I'm saying. So if you didn't watch the live, basically, I'm just saying I didn't go out a walk, and I'm really, yeah, I can feel my soul needing to get out and be doing that again daily. So even if it doesn't really matter what time it is, just get out and do it. So I feel one of you might be feeling like that too. So talking of the feminine, then could we get a message? So, um. or give us an archetype for the feminine energy of the connection I'm going to be picking up on, which can be more than just two people. It can make sense for a whole lot of people. I just itched my ear there too, so maybe again that could be, I don't know, it could be something to do with gossip or um especially because Mercury is still retrograde and it's going direct tomorrow as I'm filming this, like, or maybe you're not listening to your intuition, or I don't know, something like that. So give us an archetype for the feminine. Oh, look, the riddle. Yeah, I'm getting that. Like, I feel for if you're this feminine, I feel like there's something that's a bit of a mystery, a bit of a riddle that you don't know. I feel there's something you don't know the truth about. And so you're trying to reserve judgment, and it's going to be, it feels like it's going to be about whatever has held the masculine up, whether it is just in general, um, going through the dark night of the soul, the ego death, or like just basically what the specific details are around it. I feel there's been sacrifices that have had to have been made by this masculine because my eyes are being led to sacrifice. So let's get another archetype for the feminine, the medallion. So I'm actually just going to, because I always just, the medallion, I'm not sure what I've said before about that. I've just opened the book up at the Pilgrim, so I feel this has been a very long journey. So this is definitely going to, feels like it's going to speak. My throat chakra is going a bit funny. I feel like it's going to speak to twins that have been in a long separation. 226. upholding tradition, protecting and honouring. When dark, burdensome inheritance, habitation, ancient Egyptian scarab amulets. The amulet, the talisman, the heirloom, passing on the sacred object as an ancient ritual within families between lovers, tribes across the globe. We gift jewels. Let's get to the. Yet when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it's important to recognise that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. That's kind of giving me the vibe of the curse card from earlier. I might shuffle them too. Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you've held on to for years that you're ready to release? Perhaps it's time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. So, because we are focused on divine detox and declutter, again, this is timeless, so you could find this, you could be guided to watch this whenever, but I feel there's something here about if you're the feminine energy or the masculine feminine side, like, you're being guided to let go of something that isn't yours to carry. That could just be burdens, burdens put upon you. Again, which you see how that is like a family curse too, like feeling some kind of responsibility that isn't yours to keep everybody happy and people please. That's a theme today, so that's coming through. Right, so before I get carried away with those cards, let's now get the energy of the masculine. Usually when I've filmed a few things in the one day, there's a theme, so there is a theme. The masculine. So we already know that the masculine, well, it could be the masculine that's getting mental clarity or the feminine. It feels like right now, from what the feminine needs mental clarity and the truth about something that's a riddle. And it feels like the masculine has needed to sacrifice something for what I do. There's something about burdens, especially because the shorts I just filmed was about family. So it was either that somebody's burdened with needing to take care of family in some kind of way, or family are causing them burden. So take what resonates, but let's get the maiden. Wait a minute, I'm going to have to. So got an idea, but I just want to read what it says. The bridge. The bridge to me is always about somebody's stuck in old earth, needing to go to new earth. If you're new around here, I don't usually read the books like this, but I'm so tired. And actually, I just love this book, so, whatever. If you're not patient, then I'm not going to be your cup of tea. I'm very patient, so. Curious, enchanting, sensual, full of vitality. When dark, pretends, projects, denies, and fantasizes. Yeah, I'm feeling more that that's talking about like the princess, the innocent. I feel that masculine's burdened with some kind of like needy, clingy energy. So whoever that's what I'm feeling. So it's either a current partner or like an ex that calls on somebody for basically it just feels like things put in the way of a union. But it could be a family member too. It could be too many friends calling on somebody, but it's putting burdens on this masculine. The mother. Oh my God. Well, I think they gave us a bit freaky, isn't it? So again, it could be that oh no, but wait a minute. So yeah, that did kind of feel like that. So yeah, it could be that it is somebody's mum, especially because it's Cancer Moon tomorrow as I'm filming this. We're in Gemini Moon right now, and that is the mother. But yeah, I feel that actually did feel like I was picking up on like an ex vibe. So, or either it is somebody's current partner, or but it's some kind of energy like that. It's somebody that like could be appearing as like it feel, and also the shadow side of a Cancer Moon would be manipulation, like somebody that turns on the waterworks to get what they want. But this could be so that again, there's so many things that this could be. It's there's some kind of issue with a mother in this masculine's life, whether it's a mother of a child or their mum or both. And it could be one of these scenarios where it's like, the partner and the mum are in cahoots, but holding the masculine back, The village, yeah, oh my God, the empty room and the healer. The village. What did I say about the fucking village when cards come out about community or the village? And that's fascinating because today we had the community card in one of the other videos, and that's what I mean about when I film a few in the one day, and now we've got the village. So I feel it's like, you know that saying it takes a village, but I feel it's like it takes a village to hold this person back. Like it's like a whole group of people are holding this masculine back, which is not new news. It's very common. The empty room in the healer. I feel this masculine's been going through a bit of like a sweat lodge, like, trying to, like, wherever they can, spend time themselves to, like, purge of the old them. But it feels like this is maybe feels like somebody that's like, that's maybe what the curse card, the mask, yeah. This is a masculine that finds it quite hard to find the true self because it's like they're always surrounded by people. That's what I'm getting. The village, the mother, it's like there's somebody always popping up and calling on you. There's no boundaries. That's what I'm picking up on here. So this masculine's the kind of person that's always hiding behind a mask. I know that actually doesn't. We need the other archetype cards because that doesn't really. It doesn't really break it down. There's a whole lot of people that could resonate with this so far, but not everyone, because not everyone will have the mother of a child. Not everyone will have like a mum that's gossip. Wow. And because I was just saying that too, so it could be like a mother whoever, somebody with children is a gossip. Awakens consideration, yeah, basically, I'm not reading it all, but yeah, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honor and trust. It's not upright though. Thrives on the power of passing on private and secret information, betraying confidence. So a mother, whoever it is, mother of a child or a mother, it could have betrayed someone's trust. Wow, look, I'm not using that deck. Karmic relationship, releasing the past. So yeah, this is a karmic relationship where, yeah, I wasn't even on the mat, but that they were saying that was for the masculine. So let's do the feminine. Well, wait a minute. Now that I've done the masculine, tell us something else about the masculine side. Storyteller in reverse. That's gossip again. Making up tales that harm others. That is so fucking powerful, isn't it? Like, oh my God. Like, I need to take these cards out for the. So yeah, we've got someone around. I mean, no, that could be the masculine themselves too. Like it feels like. It's probably what it's because we're in Gemini moon right now. So whoever the mother is, this mother has like it's like whether it's a mother of a child or a mother or like a both scenario where it's both, this person has been an instigator of gossip, but it feels like it's like somehow the masculine has got caught up in this as well. Pioneer, and oh, this came out. Oh, but that's that. Oh my God, look at my eyes. That's on the membership. There's one that's on the membership right now that is about a mother holding back a pioneer back, so it could be the same energy again. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Yeah, this is a masculine that's like here to like change the system, here to invent something, here to do things differently, and they're being held back by distractions with gossip, people calling on them, whether it's a mum calling them, the mother or a child, or both, or something like that. But rescuer, yeah. And look what I just said. Provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Like it's this masculine is just like doing everything for everyone else and missing out. That's the sacrifice. They're missing out on what they want. Assumes that the rescued will be reciprocate, keeps rescued one needy. There's codependency there. So right. So for the feminine now, so we've got enough of a picture there. There's a codependency with a mother, with their mother, or a codependency with a mother of a child, but it's more likely going to be actually a bit of both if that resonates. And then, like I said, the mother and the partner could be, whether it's ex or if it could be friends. The feminine. Are you still telling me about? I think they were still telling me about. They don't normally do that though. I think there's two things happening here. They're still telling me about the karmic partner, whether it's present or ex, but I did ask about the feminine and I pulled femme fatale, which is normally my karmic card, but highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. But I feel because I asked about the feminine, it's like this feminine like has got you've got like a powerful sexual energy, but it feels that this comes out quite a lot because I'd pick up on archetypes like this, but it's like a feminine that's in a very healthy, powerful, being comfortable with your sexuality energy. That's what the gossip's been distorted somewhere. Thief sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. But you see, because it's upright, it's a good thing. Like this is a feminine energy. I mean, this is actually very like my energy, but this is because a lot of feminines can have similarities in this way, but it's like, yeah, you know how to use your sexual energy to heal yourself and others, and you're shedding light on people's self-worth, like getting them to get their power back. That's actually what I've been doing today for people. That's what I do every day. But right, give me another card for this feminine. Goddess, yeah, like that is actually a really beautiful feminine energy. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So, but that's making me sad because it's like gossips have I just cut it on like monk, nun, good Samaritan. It's like full of like so funny, but it just makes you laugh because this is what's happened to me too. But it's like people get so jealous and they make up lies. Child eternal determination to remain young in a body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Like, yeah, that's basically this is a true divine feminine energy that's you're in touch with your so again, this is, a divine feminine energy can be like it can be men as well, but this is a divine feminine female, a divine masculine male. Um Lover. Great passion, devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Teacher. You're a teacher to one another. Samaritan again. God. This is a divine union. Like healer. God is healing this connection right now. That's what I'm getting. But there's gossip and there's femme fatales in their shadow. So there's definitely going to be something here about like we've got like a powerful divine feminine energy goddess using that energy for healing, and then we've got a karmic feminine. So that again it's this masculine's um at some point being hoodwinked by a shapeshifter. That's what I was getting. It's somebody that like maybe people didn't see through at first. But now the mask is slipping. Athlete. Dedication, transcending physical limits, includes handicap, develops with personal willpower, strength of spirit. Misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. So perhaps this masculine was in their ego, they've attracted a karmic feminine. But yeah, that's what they're saying. So it's but then I think it's what I've said before is that it's like the heat's been taken off the one that's actually doing the damage or done the damage, and it's been thrown on the true feminine that's in that all the cards that depict the divine feminine energy. So, right, hope that's enough cards to distinguish whether this is going to make sense to you, but you can still hang around and watch because it's interesting. And like I said, but there's bits that really I feel we can, apart from specific bits, like that you can take from it, because that was a description of a feminine and that's what I said. I felt it was someone this has been a long journey, which that isn't everyone, because some people have only been apart from their twin a couple of years or whatever. This is like no, this is something that you've developed this powerful, potent, sexual healing energy. And it's funny because the the Gemini energy, right, you know, the moon basically, and the Mars and Jupiter is all in my 8th house of sexual energy. So I mean, I've got planets there all the time, so that's why I'm good at clearing the femme fatale, negative, karmic people that do weird fuckery, to masculines, and yeah, and also like, you know, it's the sometimes the tantric guides come in, but I can't see that happening, but you never know. So tell us what went on in the past with the feminine in this connection. Oh my God, wow, I'm loving the story that's building here. It makes sense. Cloudy judgment, illusions unbalanced, distorted, but it's in reverse. So this feminine, so wait a minute, I'll take the card out now because it's this feminine has, I feel you've got mental clarity on, I feel this feminine in the past, it's like, you know, you've been in a place of like being all over the place, like overthinking what this gossip could be or what is going on in your masculine's life. And it's like, so it's like they're telling me a bit about the past and the present. So it's like now the mental clarity is you're no longer willing to do that to yourself. Tell me where the feminine is presently. Chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion. And it's kind of like, but it's like, although with that being said, it's like this is a feminine that like you're aware that that spark will never go out, the chemistry, like basically a feminine that knows that this is their twin flame that's caught up in a karmic situation or several karmic situations and yeah, being patient and waiting it out, whatever you want to see it as, you know, praying but focused on yourself. Where is the masculine in this connection? Where were they in the past? Freaked out, curse. Did I shuffled them, didn't I? So I'm in the past, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. This masculine has been cursed. So I know I'm repeating myself here, but we've had the curse card from the shaman deck today, and then I've mentioned it even in this, and I'm only 20 minutes in, and now we've got the curse card from that deck, and it's so weird because I hadn't used that deck in a while, so that's why they got me to use it. It's so that if like all the masculines that this resonate with, because this will be quite a few of them. Like I can think of several people, like several of people that I have heard that this is going to make sense to. You know, it's kind of you got to change it a bit if it's women. I'm thinking of it, but I can think of like think of I can think of a few, and it's kind of like yeah, this masculine's mind was warped in the past by the people around them, by the village, the community, mother figures, like the mother of children, a child, lots of children, however many children is present, it's something like that. God. So tell us about where this masculine's at now, because they could still be in this, you know, open heart, no. Receptive, empathy, vulnerable. So I feel this masculine is now, you know, whether this is because I pick up on past, present, future, whether this masculine is already aware of this, but they're about to. I feel this masculine is aware of that. I feel this is somebody that's realizing there's a hell of a lot of manipulation that's around them, that's always been around them with a lot of people, the village, the community, you know, whoever the mother figure is. Because again, the mother figure as well, that could be like a friend that's got kids. But it's however way you can think of a mother coming into this, it's a mother figure has held this person back, manipulated. Um, But now this masculine's got an open heart towards this union. And out of all those cards that leapt out again. But they could still be in the middle of a bit of an ego death. Arrogance, ego, and stubborn. So yeah, but I feel this came from a lot of the people around this masculine. That could still be, you know, it's almost like I'm getting this feeling of somebody like can see the manipulation around them that they couldn't see before. It reminds me of the Black Widow card that I was talking about earlier. Somebody's like not sure how to get out of this. Confessions, unveiling coming clean messages. Or that's where they were in the past. So either way, like this masculine, like finality, farewells leave behind closure. It was in reverse though. So this masculine is either already, if this was a romantic partner, this is something that this masculine's already left behind and they've got an open heart and they're receptive to go towards the feminine, and that the feminine just doesn't know all the details or any of the whatever, however it's going to land here. And they're pulling me the block that says be kind. So I feel this masculine is going to need your kindness and to be receptive to what they've got to say, because they just want intimacy now, bonding, sensual, confiding. I feel this person just wants to get close to you. But there's and this is coming out again. But in the past they weren't. Look, it's in reverse now. In the past, this masculine was like quite closed off and wanted to keep it surface level. But it's like I'm hearing they couldn't do that with you. This is going to be deep tonight, guys, because the moon's in my, my house in Scorpio. The mystical shaman, yeah. They're just saying it's because I mentioned that the moon's in my house. So yeah, again, it's like, but that could be relevant because it's got a 38 in it. So somebody could be 38 in this connection. Somebody could be getting healing from a shaman, or you could be a shaman, or they could be a shaman, something like that. Or deep healing otherwise, because I always see the 8th house as just shamanic energy. The spiral, out of the confusion. This is a masculine that's going through a dark night, the soul realizing the tricksters around them, coyote energy. They can see discernment. This masculine can see what they couldn't see before. And it's really unsettling. There's 39 now, so we've got 38 and 39. The beauty way. They couldn't see before. This person couldn't see who you were to them. You were cloaked. The giveaway. They gave you away. They threw you back in the dating pool. The Gatherer, 21, Karmic cycle coming to an end. 11, November. Yeah, the Council of Light is helping this masculine to wake up. And I mean, right, I was just asking them on it. So that's too crazy to not mention. When I was talking a minute ago, it was my twin flames numbers, and then I've just consecutively said his birthday numbers there. So when I see his numbers, it's always just about a masculine, and we are tapping into the masculine energy. I feel they're telling me that it's like the ancient ones are basically the ancient ones are helping. It feels like alignment because I saw his numbers twice in a short space of time. The ancient ones are helping the masculines to wake up. Patch, I'm on my 40, 38, 30. So we've got 38, 39, and 40. So this is going to speak to people that are ages with me and my twin basically. And now that's why they're saying I've saw his, yeah. So bear in mind that doesn't mean that the rest of the shit is gonna like, because actually I'm in the case, I'm in the energy of the feminine. I wouldn't know anyway, and especially if it's the details of this, I wouldn't fucking care. It's none of my business. People want to talk about, yeah, anyway. I don't know. I'm not going to say anymore because I don't know. I don't know. Right. So, right. I'm not going to look at my phone for the. I'm just going to freestyle with this. What would help us feminine within our union right now? Being in union. That's the card about the union. There's only two in this deck. Soul love. The soul is boundless and how it unites with love. Cosmic encounters, soul connections of a higher calling may be stirring. I feel this masculine is coming towards this feminine, like quite soon. I don't say that lightly. I can just sort of feel it, and it's yeah. What would help this masculine within our union? Light vibration. The universe responds to your vibrational frequency. Tune in the frequency of love. What would help this masculine is, well, I feel they are being guided by their guides to guided by their guides, like to meditate, to ground their energy, mind shift. Struggle dances to the tune of the mind, ease flows with the tune of the heart, and tune into their heart. Like again, look again, meditate. This masculine has been guided to go within for the answers. And they're a spiritual warrior. And I've pulled the energy of today was the warrior guides, and it was trouble with family. So yeah, this is building a bit of a, like I said, it's not going to resonate for all the masculines, but it is going to for some with this coming out. A spiritual warrior's only armor is the strength and power of his heart. And then there's something about speaking up. Why speak? Communication, whether written or spoken, hold frequencies that help shape your reality. I feel that's about communication is going to start coming forward, because we're coming out of Mercury retrograde. So whatever's been a bit of a riddle or a mystery to this feminine or all the feminines in that place, although it doesn't need to be specific details of what I picked up on, the answers are going to start coming. So the masculine wants to say, I'm thinking, I've been hearing songs and music that reminds me of you, and it makes me want to reach out to you even more. So this masculine's hearing songs that reminds them of you. And I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So this masculine's hoping that the divine takes out their hands and there's a serendipitous meeting, which wouldn't be what everybody would want. Again, like if that's not, that's like I no, I never like. I mean, that has happened to me loads of times over the years, and that's why I'm like I don't like when that happens. Because it's not like the excitement, oh, am I going to see? Like I used to before it went weird, it was like, oh, am I going to see him tonight? And again, I even like, people, I'm saying it funny, but even people would kind of use that as a bit of a, manipulation technique to get me out on a night out, you know what I mean? Which I can laugh about, but it's true, you know what I mean? But it would get to the point where it wouldn't even fucking matter because it's like, who cares if we see him anyway? He's not going to talk to me. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I mean by that's kind of what it's like with some twin flames. It's like I don't really want to see them unless they're actually going to talk to me. Nicely. I want a future with you. So yeah, this masculine that came out in the one I done yesterday. So oh my god, and it won't be on this video, but the react button just on the thumb, like and it's done it again. So it's wait a minute, I might do it now. Yeah, there you go. See that? Yes, this masculine does want a future with you. Oh god. Right, what else do you want to say? That's hilarious. So my guide, I always say that that's my guides when they do it, but because I think they've changed it, like I can't say that now because it's but this masculine wants a future of you, this resonates. And I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So this masculine does want to bump into you somewhere. Um, it could have already happened for some people that are resonating with this. What does the feminine want to say back to the masculine? You can achieve anything you set your mind to, and you see this masculine needs to hear that. All masculines need to hear that, regardless of gender, because it feels like they're around people that make them think the opposite, that call on them for things, that need rescued with this, that, and the next. It feels like friends, it feels like family, it feels like exes, it feels like current partners, like whatever the deal is. If this person's still with someone, that's what their person's like. If this person isn't still with someone, that's what they were like in the past. This is the kind of people this person attracts. Keep going, you're closer than you think. So this masculine might feel a bit hopeless right now. It's either that I'm picking up on a masculine that either feels like stuck and hopeless, or this is really felt on point, or this is somebody that actually is about to pounce, like they've put all this behind them. You will see a wow synchronicity about us today. Expect it. And now we know why that happened a wee minute ago. I see your birthday numbers everywhere. See what I mean? That's why I trust my guides, because I'm like, and I've just looked down at 21, 21, but it was because I saw, it was because it came out in the cards back to back, and then I also saw it on the time a few minutes before. So that's just validating that confirmation rather that the feminines are seeing their masculines' birthday numbers everywhere that are going to resonate with us. But doesn't that happen to everyone? It happens to me. Like I said, like I couldn't even count how many times it happens in a day. It's just like I see numbers everywhere, but I see his numbers everywhere. I'm not going to use this deck, but there must be a message in it for us. Wait a minute, I'm going to have to look at my own deck. I don't know if at my own spread here. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing another one of these because it's heavy energy. What karmic lessons needs to be released by this feminine? Illumination. There's another one. Wisdom. You know what I'm getting? It's like, and I feel you have connections to Atlantis, Lemuria, because with the sea there. Well, actually, both have got water. Yeah, Atlantis, Lemuria. I feel this feminine you're having. I feel this is like a. I feel this is one of these ones that's going to speak to quite a few people. It's like, I mean, that could be the case with every message I get, but you know what I mean? It's just because I'm resonating with it. It's like you're good at illuminating the truth for people. Like, you know, like the sky is lighting up there. Is that not the lyrics in a song? I'm hearing Take That. There must be a line in one of those songs that's like, can light up the world if you stay with me, girl. We can rule the world. I think there is a line in that, but it's like and rule the world. That could be like, again, this could be like the kind of vibe of like divine feminine, divine masculine, like new earth leaders. You know what I mean? Because that is the true twin flames that are called to do that. You're going to be called to be of service and help people through, well, the dark times that are to come with the Pluto and Capricorn anyway. And I feel the wisdom here though for for the feminine is to take a back seat. Like it feels like you've illuminated enough of the truth for your own twin. Again, it's hard because when this is my job to do this, it's like, and that's why though, like even though I think that's why again I don't, I've never actually caught anybody else sharing. Well, I suppose it depends. I suppose people do it in their own way, but it's like, well, I can only share from my truth here is that it is kind of difficult because I've had enough of like basically like I'm at the point where it's like, right, if my if my twin flame just doesn't understand what we are and what we're here doing all of it and blah, 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 and I like I said, and is going to believe everybody else over me, whatever, if that, because I'm just feeling into it, like, I don't know totally, but I've got a pretty good idea and there is some stuff that I know, and it's kind of like I just want to have an honest conversation with my twin flame, basically. But it is quite annoying that like, I have to do this and illuminate the truth for everyone. And if he wants to still tune in and get help from it, then he can, but I have to keep doing this for everyone else. But it does get frustrating sometimes because it's like it's boring, it's repetitive. And yeah, and I'm just in the kind of place of yeah, just want to have a conversation, clear the air and clear my name where it's needed too, actually. I just heard there too, do you know what I mean? Because it's like, but not in a desperate, it's like, I think it does just get to the point where you're like, right, I want to know what's been said about me. Right, so, the masculine karmic lesson, the masculine needs to really, so basically to clarify, illumination and whatever that card just said, things about limit Atlantis Amelia, but it's definitely about um if you're still trying to, like if you're actually saying to your twin, this is the truth, I'm not lying, blah, blah, blah. If you, I mean, which I absolutely have not done anything like that. But if I again, when I talk to him in person, I will do any of that if I need to. But it's kind of like, again, it's one of these kind of vibes that doesn't really matter whether it's energetic or in person. People are going to believe what they're going to believe, but it's something like that. There's something because if gossip and storytelling have come out. Don't try so hard. That's what I'm getting here. So relaxation and opportunity. I feel the karmic lesson for the masculine is actually to learn there's an opportunity here, and there's this interesting we've got like a crescent moon and a full moon, and that's reminding me the eclipse is coming up. So there could be something very significant about the full moon eclipse in Pisces, which is just before the equinox. I think it's the 17th. I'll just check for you. It's the 18th of September. So, but yeah, I think there's the karmic lesson is like this masculine did to learn to relax, and that fits because of the burdens, like the burdens and the people calling on this masculine for everything. Wonders, yeah, look, they might be getting into crystals, but like this masculine's being opened up to the wonders of the universe and miracles. Look, like this is the masculine's like being guided to let go of the old earth and like open up to the miracles and the magic of this connection, which I feel they are, but it's like they were closed off too. And then I know what this says before I turn it over. I still love you and I want us to start all over again. That just came through really strong from that masculine. Because I just knew, because I don't know where the other ones are. Like it wasn't even upright, but I knew it was that one. And that's the one I always say reminds me of the end of Free Men and a Little Lady. Like that could have significance. Free men and a little lady. There could be a child involved, and there could be like free men, whoever that is, like masculine people around, like karmic people. That could be free friends. You know what I mean? It could be free masculine anything, free, family members, friends. Um, just with me being called to mention it. Don't take those bits if it's not relevant, but um shadow work. Get these because there is a card in this that says face your shadow. So that would be quite funny if that comes out. What's the shadow work that the feminine needs to do? Grieve your losses. I feel, the shadow work or the shadow integration, however you want to call it, because there's a difference. Like, I feel that this is going to be, because I can just have it, the energy is kind of very similar to the work that I've done. It's kind of like, I feel this is somebody that has integrated their shadow, but this is meaning like you need to look at things that might be a bit uncomfortable. It's like you need to just, it's kind of like what I said, you need to just let let things be as they are, like acceptance. Like it's kind of like, but grieve your losses, but be open to love. That's I knew what they were trying to say. It's like let go of the outcome, but still be open to hearing from your masculine when they come forward. But like just let go of what has been and don't let go of any kind of desperate clinging on. That's really what's coming through because I feel that with the illumination and the wisdom card too. It's like I feel if this is speaking to you, you are the kind of energy that you know that it'll just hold back a proper union anyway. So just let go of trying to feel like you need to prove yourself. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. And especially if it's your true twin flame, they should already know the truth. And they will when they fully wake up. So I want one more for the feminine. Refine your attention. Yeah, turn your attention to things in your own life and say no to the bullshit. Put up boundaries. Again, they're tapping into my Saturn and Scorpio. Like, say no to any of the drama. So if you've been pulled into any of this drama in any kind of way, just opt out. Don't get involved in it. But I feel you have in the case of there is people gossiping about you. I mean, that's clear from the cards. But like I said, that's what I'm saying. I feel that is that not the case with all feminines? Unless, people don't know of the connection, but it's that doesn't seem the case for this. Right, the masculine shadow work. Look forward. Yeah, the shadow work is face your fears and move forward. Like let go of the past and move forward to where you want to go. And don't let these people distract you. Tune out distractions. I mean, that is like, wait a minute. That is just so, I don't know what I'm going to use for the thumbnail. Accept what is dying. And it would be on the day where I've done the medicine wheel spread again, and that's one of the questions. And also remember to, well, I've just realised something. Oh my God. Today's medicine wheel spread, which I'll publish that first, and then I'll publish this. I might even not publish this in real time. I don't know. I need to watch it back. But it's yeah, it was about a false karmic relationship that was cursed, and someone's ghosted the feminine to give attention to the distractions, wherever they are, whether it's current romantic interests or past romantic. It's basically people distracting the masculine. So the so the shadow work the masculine needs to do, if you're resonating as the masculine, is you need to see through the distractions that are pulling you away. Yeah, you need to refine your attention too. You need to prioritize. And so I can feel it's like it might have been the case that like at one point this masculine had to prioritize other people for good reason. But now something's shifted, and it's like people are still distracting this person. So you've got to be able to see through that. What's a possible soul retrieval that the feminine needs? Shamanic healer, cleansing, attunement. Well, if you're in like me, you might be the people doing the soul retrieval. But yeah, basically, I just feel that's you need well, it's got cleansing on it, so maybe you need an energy cleansing. But again, that you could actually be like myself. You could be somebody that's doing the energy cleansing for someone else. But we still need to get that too. Um, sensitivity and strength, tapping forces within. Yeah, I think that's what they're saying, that this feminine is more so the person that does it for other people. But I do, could you, but again, but I'm that too, so still give us what is a possible soul retrieval. They're telling me the same thing, tapping the forces of insight. I feel it's at this point, if you're resonating with this, you just got to keep protecting your beautiful sensitivity and your gift from the toxic people, which I actually feel this masculine is protecting you from the toxic people. Divine presence, the force of love and creation. Yeah, it is like this is like a goddess, feminine energy that's done the work. Right, so masculine, possible soul retrieval, your eternal spirit, higher self, sacred intuition. Again, somebody meditating again, like the soul retrieval that you need is to get in touch with your eternal spirit. But I feel this masculine is doing that through meditating or quiet walks in nature, wherever they can grab a quiet minute themselves, to be honest. It feels like this person doesn't get a lot of that. It just feels like I'm seeing things like I'm seeing like things to do with like Friends or New Girl, or because I loved Friends growing up and I don't really watch it. I don't watch it now because I woke up and I found out all the horrible dark shit in the world. But basically I love New Girl, as you know, I watch that all the time, and because I resurrected that. I loved it when I was younger. But basically, they all live in a loft together. You don't really get any privacy, you know what I mean? That's what it feels like. It's like if it's this masculine isn't talking to somebody in their family, like like siblings, mums, dads, cousins, brothers, whatever's going on there. It's like a friend would be popping up at the door. It's like this person's got constant distractions a village, you know, the card, a village of people. I feel like I just want to cut the deck. The cave. Like this masculine's craving privacy. And I feel they have found some way to go through this change. But it's quite hard. Oh, look, same card, the force of love and creation, divine presence. Yeah, this is like, I'm picking up on the group of twins that it's like, you've like, this is a divine connection, like that's highly protected, because I keep being pulled to the Jesus card. Past life guides, karmic lesson, present assistance. But I was asking about a soul retrieval for the masculine. Karmic lessons. Yeah, it's karmic lessons. Like this is past life repeating issues where this masculine hasn't stood up for themselves. But look, prophets and ancient seers, decisions, predictive guidance. That masculine could have been a prophet themselves in a past life. And that's what's awakening them now, awakening in them now. Because that's what happened to me. But look, yeah, talent guides, spirit mentors and teachers. And I feel that's what it is like this, whatever this masculine's talents were in Atlantis, Lemuria, they're being reawakened. Or they will be if it hasn't happened yet. And that's what the guides are helping this masculine with. Their seer ability and being a prophet. Soulful appreciation, heartfelt gratitude. But look, they were stuck between chasing the money or the transformation. And again, I feel there's a lot of people around this masculine that want this masculine's money. So that's why they're trying to hold them back from being the butterfly. And oh my God, on the live, I've put a caterpillar turned into a butterfly. Basically, that's what all the videos linked today. That always happens, but it's kind of like there's people holding this particular or all the masculines that resonate with this back from becoming their true self. But we know which way this goes. It won't be successful. And of course, I'm trying to get the True Love reading cards, and I've picked up a Healing Atlantis card. How magical is that? In Golden Atlantis, people were natural healers, and those who were specially gifted were trained to become clear channels for divine energy. Clear means clear. They worked in the healing temples in the early days. Healer priests only needed to balance the chakras, but later karma started to accrue. People needed more help, and we just had karma lessons too. To help stay healthy, sound, colour, geometric shapes, herbs, crystals were used to facilitate healing. Laser light passed through crystals was used for psychic surgery. This card reminds you that there are people who need your help, so it's time to develop, hone and practice your healing abilities, masculine. It also suggests that you may need a boost of spiritual Reiki or emotional healing to raise your light levels. Reach out to others today. Yeah. So again, I really do feel. Oh, and by the way, so anybody that you're just so that everyone knows this as well, that I I just have strict boundaries that I've got is you can pray for me. I'm always open to people praying for me, but yeah, I'm not really open to people sending me um Reiki as such, just because of different experiences I've had with that. Basically, we'll just sort of leave it at that. But it just makes sense when you don't know who somebody is. Do you know what I mean? So, but basically, I really appreciate anybody offering that. But I'm just sort of say it's like kind of like unless it's somebody that I kind of know well. I'm just yeah, and it's the same with like actually I'll just say this and I'll cover it. It's the same with like people wanting to send me things and that too, same with that, and it's basically because um yeah, I've just that's when you get to this level again. I'm just being honest. When you get to this sort of level, it's like it's no like so. If anybody wants to gift me anything, cards are always welcome to the channel because you see, that's part of the what I do here to help everyone. And I've got an Amazon wish list. I mean, if there is something that you really just feel like, oh, I really, really want to give Claire this, I suppose it's like I could add something like to that, you know what I mean? But it's so that there's some kind of yeah, because you just never know. Like I help people where it's like you've had something kind of done to you and you maybe don't even realise it, and then because basically that's how witchcraft can be passed on is through objects. Do you know what I mean? So basically. So again, and like I said, it's like I have had experiences like that with myself personally, and I also clear it from people day in, day out. So I might seem a bit strict, but I'm being serious, and some of you should really take note of that too. But yeah, this is a really powerful connection, very strong telepathic, musical connection. I feel these two people are going to be, all the people that resonate with all of us eventually are going to be having a moment like that, like dancing. Feels like a holiday or something, like just alone. Emotional freedom, yeah. Alone, free, magical, because all the unicorns and shit on that card. It's the sort of masculine. This masculine, and look, this is the masculine side. This masculine was caught up in the rat race, the matrix. You know, they were in the distorted masculine energy. And all masculines are in this distorted masculine energy until you learn to balance your masculine and your feminine, and you say goodbye to the distorted, toxic sort of ways. But like as I've said before, distorted doesn't always mean toxic. It can just like you know, a vast majority of the population is in distorted masculine and feminine energy until it isn't, until we're in these healing Atlantis energies. But yeah, but look, boundaries and see, because I thought, hope people again, I'm like, yeah, basically that is just what I said. I can't take it back. Like, look, boundaries. And that is what I was just saying there. And also one of my main power animals is the tiger. So you know what I mean? And it's really like I love all kinds of tigers, but it's like white tiger and also the owl there as well. It's I integrated owl medicine quite some time ago because I can see in the dark. And that's just what I was saying there. Like I can see things that maybe other people don't even think of. Because I'm actually just, I'm not going to go into details, but I'm actually just thinking of something that happened to me when I was given something from, yeah, I'll say it kind of generally because this happened a long time ago, but I remember somebody gave something to me once and it was like, I don't think they actually know what witchcraft is or anything, but it's like I feel that person was angry at me. And I felt it from the object, basically. But I've had loads of experiences like that. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, um, yeah, boundaries. Just watch your boundaries, feminine. You've got to, it's better to be more cautious than not, is what I'm saying. So because it's difficult because that's when you're in true divine feminine energy and when you're, divine feminine teacher like I am. You've got to find that balance of being soft and strong. So you've got to be able to do awkward things like what I've just done there. Like, look, I appreciate if people want to send me healing or send me things, but actually, and like I said, I'm open to people praying for me, but it's kind of like, yeah, when it comes to like, yeah, basically, it's basically just being sent things or where I don't know where it's coming. It's just that it's a no for me, and it should be a no really for everyone. Um, but be open. So don't be like closed off completely because it's like I'm open and receptive. But don't just be, you shouldn't be open and receptive from everyone because you just don't know. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know what kind of place everyone's in. Basically, it's just that's what I'm saying. So reparenting yourself. So I feel there's some reparenting going on with both these twins that actually makes sense of what I've picked up on the masculine side there, the disordered masculine. Yeah, so definitely, twins mirror. So at some point you would have had quite similar experiences, but especially coming through with this masculine, that this masculine's reparenting themselves on things that they were taught about commitment. As in, I don't think this masculine saw the value in it. So they might have saw shitty things around them with people in relationships, like I don't want to be like that. I just want to be free, kind of thing, or I don't want to get too deep in the relationships I get in. But now it's like this masculine wants that kind of commitment. And there could be, again, this could be things about happening around about a full moon. Commitment. This masculine wants commitment with their sacred women, the divine feminine, white buffalo calf women. That is one of my strongest energies. But again, that's just about being humble. It's about being grateful. It's about the opposite of what that masculine was in actually. Like so far removed from obsession about money. Like this is like be grateful, be humble, because that is just people that really tune into the Buffalo Calf Women energy as strongly as what I feel it. It's like we're aware that there's going to come a time when a lot of the things that you've been worshipping are going to be taken away from you. And people are going to have to rely on others and people's gifts. And yeah, we'll just see when things like that come about. And it's kind of like, yeah, you want to be, tying yourself away from your attachment to money like that. Right. The corn. I feel your cornucopia is coming, your harvest is coming. It's going to come unexpectedly because the funny thing is, like, I wasn't even asking a question. Because I was asking, they were just like, just shuffle. This is going to happen unexpectedly. Something could be happening around the 30th of, well, it could be in a couple of days if it's the 30th of August, but yeah, or it could be like the 30th of another month, but could be something about the age 30 as well for someone watching. Earth and revert. I feel like get grounded. Something's happening because we're in Virgo season. There's gonna be a bit of a shake up, I feel. Yeah, the luminous warrior. And I did say that earlier. I think I said it in this video or the other one. Something. That feels like this masculine's in warrior mode. Because remember, the warrior guides card came out today. This masculine's in warrior mode and they're shooting straight for the arrow. That's also my eggshell card, the staff. The journey, yeah, that will again. This masculine can see clearly, and I don't think they're going to let anybody stop them from coming towards you when they want to. And I've always known that about mine. Whenever nothing will stop him coming towards me when he wants to. But it's not even just when he wants it. It's when it's like yeah. I just because I know myself, you see, so I know that that's. And just because I've, knew him as well, it doesn't matter if you haven't seen someone in ages, it's the other half of my soul, and I did know him for a long time before. It's like, yeah, when I've set my mind to something, nobody's going to stop me. But it could take me a fucking long time to get going with it, you know what I mean? And that's, I feel he's the thing. But tell us about how this is going to end up for the twins that resonated with us. A very interesting one. Doesn't need to be all the bits. Soulmate, you found your romantic counterpart. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt in the twins I'm picking up on here of who your person is. Kind of reminds me when I've said before that whenever I've got readings over the years and I've not even like I've never ever asked like, is this my twin flame? Like because I know he's my twin flame. And I've been tuning in if like that's the funny thing. I've been tuning into some of these folk before I've been tuning into things about twin flames before maybe even some of these people have even known that they were one kind of thing, but it's like yeah, this is twins that there's no doubt in their mind. But the feminine anyway, the masculine usually does get confused in all kind, but it's kind of like not necessarily. Like this masculine could have known all along who you were, but they weren't. It's like the one from yesterday. They had to grow into feeling ready for this connection. Yeah, the universe is talking to you. They're seeing all the signs, all the clues, but they had things to take care of, responsibilities. Romance interrupted, duties come first. So you see that could fit in with the shorts from today. It could be that for a select few, it could be that like the mother card's coming up because somebody's got like they need more support in some kind of way, like mental health, emotional, physical. Somebody could need more support. So however that would fit. Someone might be a carer. You know what I mean? Proposal, but yeah, but again, there's marriage has come through today with the Daniel card on the life. I've got so I do feel there is. It's like this is the proposal and the marriage cards are about unions coming in, right? But for some of these, they could be literal ones. And especially because Mercury's going direct, but it's kind of like again, it's got the shadow period too. But yeah, your romance is about to evolve and level up. So it's either literal for some, or it's about unions and reunions. But that was the kind of vibe I was channeling there, wasn't it? Like nothing's going to stop this person going forward. That's quite funny because in one of the videos that I filmed that yeah, that I didn't publish, but I remember it. It was like marry that girl, marry her anyway. Why you gotta be so rude? Like I heard that song and I put in the title and I'm hearing it again. So it's like people that have been like, not approving of this masculine going towards their feminine. It's like, oh, I'm, you know what I mean? I'm going anyway, and I'm doing what I want to do. Yeah, manifesting the one. Very soon your true love will arrive, and that's what I ended the one on yesterday. That's what we're going to end it on tonight. So, like I said, I'll watch this back, and I don't know. I might not put this out today because I've put, the other stuff out, and sometimes I just can feel it's not the right time for it to go out. But either way. Beautiful, beautiful. It depends which way you look at it. There's a lot of gossip and people that are not wanting this come together, but the most important thing is once your masculine's awake and they know the truth, you can focus on peace, happiness, and the connection and just set boundaries or, whatever you're guided to do with this connection. But thank you for your support. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want more support in getting into inner union and book a personal session. Yeah, if you feel guided to. See you later.